Good afternoon, guys. Mayor Joaquin here with FDAHunter.com. I want to go ahead and break down two stocks for today. We'll go over PIRS and OSMT. We want to go ahead and see how on earth did OSMT become a 65% winner in the morning and then pretty much go down. So OSMT, as you guys can see here, again, that we keep looking here. So OSMT has gone up today to a high of 513 pre-market. And as you guys can see here, it started around 384. So from 384 to over $5. And then, as you can see, just trending all the way down. It's still up today. But it definitely, in my opinion, does not deserve to be up over $5. And we'll go over that again. Now, if you were in this stock early in the morning, as you would have seen, like I mentioned, the death drop right here in the beginning, the biggest red bar from the previous ones at market open, that initially killed the momentum all day, okay? So let's go ahead and see how OSMT went up to 65% to back being around the 30% range. Can it go down after the weekend? Maybe. But let's look at what the news is. Let's see what's going on, okay? So OSMT, fully integrated by a pharmaceutical company, today announced that it has entered into a definitive purchase and sale agreement with Allura Pharmaceuticals, LLC, where Allura will acquire OSMT's portfolio up to 170 million. So what I noticed here, what I've noticed over the years also is when you have a article that's talking about 100 million plus or more, I've seen even articles that mention $1 billion, and just because of that big number, it will make a stock run up like crazy for a few days, even for about a week before it dies down eventually. I don't break down all the numbers. I just play the hype. We play what's predictable for that time being. I don't know what's going to happen with this $110 million. I'm not an accountant for them. I don't look at all that. And I'm not looking for long-term investments. I'm looking to play what is predictable, quick 5, 10, 15% profit, and then you get out, okay? Because what happens, why do you want to get out? Because you want to avoid something clearly to happen like this, which is ultimate failure, okay? Now, let's go ahead and take a look at another stock today, which is PIRS. Now, PIRS, as you guys can see, pre-market, PIRS has gone up like crazy. Now, we'll go ahead and go over this one for today. And we want to go ahead and see now, as we can see here with PIRS, you have this article right here. I'm pulling it up right now. So PIRS receives a orphan drug designation for Cinrebafusp. I can't pronounce that. But long story short, they received an orphan drug designation. And because of this article, the stock decided to go also crazy today. And as you guys can see here, it went up like crazy once the news came out, right? Went around $4.30 to over $5.40 before completely breaking down. Now, when I went ahead and researched a little bit more orphan designation, I mean, that sounds great, FDA orphan designation. I mean, it is not FDA approval. They are working to get to even phase 2, so they did not even complete phase 2. So again, this would be a complete gamble to bet on this pharmaceutical company, in my opinion. Again, I am not a financial advisor. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only and to educate everybody on things that we've seen happen over and over again. So we could have definitely made money around here, as you guys can see, from the 430 range to over $5. I mean, guys, this is amazing. You're talking about over 10 to 20% return, and you could have made any money between this hype right here. Now, as you guys can see here, it died down. So when I looked into it, what could be a reason? Now, a lot of people just don't really know. They see receives orphan drug designation and FDA granted orphan drug designation, and that just sounds amazing. Like it just got an FDA approval when it did not get an FDA approval. So as you guys can see here, I mean, we look forward to beginning the phase 2 trial. So they have not even gone through phase 2. It takes a lot to become an FDA approval, which is why it happens very rarely, very little throughout the year. And we like to hunt for those. We like to look for those. And when we actually find that golden goose egg of a potential 100 to 300% minimum in that same day, usually will happen with an FDA approval. But look at how crazy these stocks are going when they've not even gone to a phase 2. They just put FDA and granted designation, and boom, it goes crazy. Now, when you look at what FDA orphan drug designation is, in conclusion here, when I was looking at an article over here, it says the orphan designation appears to be successful at generating positive value for companies. Okay, that's great. Now it says the results on average show that the stock price of a company increases by 3.36%. Now that is crazy when I'm seeing on here, on this website here, biomedcentral.com. But what's crazy is that 3.36%. So think about that for a second. When you're in a stock like this and it's going up like crazy, and you know that this has nothing really to do with FDA approval, they're not even through phase 2 yet, you want to ask yourself, I mean, does this stock really deserve to be up 60%? So you guys need to be a little bit more realistic. We like to be realistic. We don't like to believe that these things are going to the moon. We don't like to believe that these stocks are just, never ending and just going to go higher and higher. That's really not the case that happens. So that's why it's very important to understand how these work. That's why we know we have been doing this for many, many years. We like to give potential risk levels to protect yourself. And we're looking to help subscribers make that quick 5, 10, 15, 20% same day. Whenever we see a potential perfect setup like this, through text or email or through a phone call, only when we see an FDA approval. So these companies got to get through a lot, even phase 3, guys. So remember, you see something like this, I would just play it, get in, get out. I would not stay around for this. Why do you want to stay in this? Why on earth do you want to keep getting killed all day long and slaughtered like this when you can just get the heck out for a nice little percentage and go on with your day and play another play? I mean, people put their money into mutual funds, hedge funds, and things like that, and maybe they beat the S&P 500 by 9 to 10% per year. Here, look at this. This happened 6 times within one day. 60% run, guys. That's the beauty about stocks. That's the beauty about not even really having to have much experience, although do your research. But we here want to help as many people as we can to give them these picks when we see these potential setups while you guys are just relaxing, enjoying your life, and doing whatever you want to do. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will be talking about MRIN later on tonight. Amazing, amazing stock. It's been going crazy for a couple of days. It's got over 10 million, just around 10 million shares, something we love to look at with the low floater stock with news with FDA approval. I mean, it's over 100% winner, I believe. I think so. So go ahead and tune in later today. And thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful weekend.